Alright you guys, this video doesn't need an intro because in order for me to do this video, I have to be in a very particular frame of mind, state of mind, frame of mind, whatever. Alright, every few months we're gonna do misses on this channel and it takes a very specific mood for me to be able to do this video, and today was the perfect day. I have my Justin Bieber hair, my head hurts, I tried another product I didn't like, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about those misses. But if you guys have seen my misses before, you know that I don't just point out all the negative things about this product or why they didn't work for me. I talk about how they might work for you. So we're fair here. You know, like not everyone likes vanilla ice cream, right? But some people do. So we're gonna talk about these products and why they didn't work for me, although I'm convinced one of these here, nobody would like. So we should just get into it. I need another hit of caffeine before we do it. I don't know why I have a headache. It's just not going away, but we're gonna like power through it. I'm in such a mood today that I didn't even put on lipstick, you guys. That's how prepared I am for this video. That totally sounded like I was being facetious, but I'm actually prepared because I want it to look like, I'm frustrated, yeah! No? All right, let's just, okay, this. I hauled this in a recent Ulta haul. It's the Drybar something brush. To double pint. Double pint. It's the Drybar double pint round brush, I think is what it's called. I don't know what happened. So do you guys remember in a few videos ago, or maybe it was a vlog, where I told you I have like a cheater hair dry? No. Do you guys remember in a video that I told you I have like my shortcut hair drying hack where I'll just dry like the front portion of my hair, like maybe mid crown forward? So I'll basically just grab like the front, just this front section of hair, like that much. None of this in the back, right? Let me fix my Justin Bieber action. So I'll just do that front portion and I'll blow it out with a round brush. And it'll look like you're a little bit more put together, but you don't have to actually take the time of blowing out everything else, right? So I also mentioned in that video that it's important to get new brushes. You know, after a while your brushes get compromised with all the heat tools and stuff like that, and so it's important to replace them. So I went with this one from Drybar, which you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Allie's. I'm a huge fan of Drybar, the brand. Love all their products. So I'm very confused about this product because when I went in to use it, I was doing my little hair hack. I swear to God, you guys, I broke out from ear to ear in little tiny blisters. Not like heat blisters or like fever blisters, but it was like this part of my hair became so itchy that I couldn't stop scratching it, and then I got the blisters. That's weird, right? I wasn't using any new hair products. I didn't do anything different than I normally do. I use the same dryer that I normally do. So I was like, that's kind of weird. Maybe I didn't rinse my hair well enough. I thought maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't rinse. I'll give it another try because maybe I was just, you know, I forgot and I didn't rinse my hair. And so the product in my hair, whatever. Same thing. My entire head got itchy. How does that even happen? Because I don't touch this to my scalp. But the only common denominator here is this brush. So I don't know if I can actually, you know, classify this as a miss. I mean, I'm totally arbitrarily doing it, but isn't that weird? If you guys have used this brush, you need to let me know. What happened? What's going on? So needless to say, I found out that Ulta still carries the round brush that I was replacing now. It's old, you guys. They still carry it. So I'm just gonna go back and replace it for that one. So there's that miss. The other miss is also hair. It's from Moroccan oil, and I think this is a product that would be great for people with very coarse or thick hair. This is the Moroccan oil Color Continue shampoo and conditioner from the Color Complete line. Moroccan oil products smell so good, but I have 3 hairs. We've talked about this before, and this is just a product that just completely makes it heavy, weighs it down, and makes it waxy. So no matter how many times you rinse it, it's gonna weigh your hair down. So I think in general, Moroccan oil is probably a brand for those of you with a lot of hair or thick hair. For me, I haven't had a lot of luck with their hair products. With their body products, different story. Their Rose line, sweet baby Jesus, it's so nice. They have a lot of like scrubs and stuff like that for the body. Sun care, I'm just getting squirrely. Their sun protection is awesome as well, but with their hair stuff, I just can't strike gold. All right, let's talk about a mascara. This is the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. Do you think there's like a secret cool kid club where like the mascara designer from Hourglass and the mascara designer from NARS and the mascara designer from Too Faced like all are in a club and they're like, hey, let's all bring out a volumizing mascara with sexual innuendos at the same time. Yeah! Do you think they do that? I feel like they do. Like they have like matching t-shirts or a decal on their Prius. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they just all get together and they're like, let's do a sexual mascara. Yeah. No? Am I thinking too much about it? I feel like I need a comedy. I feel like I need like a comedy skit based on sexy mascaras. Oh my God. If you guys want to see why I don't like this, you need to watch it. Get Ready With Me where I use it. It is... who used it? I was with Sam. I used it in a video with Sam. It looks pretty, but it's just one of those mascaras that it goes from like 0 to 7,500 in one stroke. So it's kind of, I don't think a product as basic as mascara should have a learning curve. It's just mascara. By the time you get to the end of your makeup application, you just want your lashes to be easy. You know, I guess ultimately this is a great mascara for those of you that can just go with one coat. That you have that ability to go into your lashes, do one really good significant coat and walk away. I apply my mascara in a really annoying, obnoxious, I don't know how to apply mascara kind of way. So it goes from 0 to clumpy in 2 strokes. I like spidery lashes. As you can tell, but this is a little too spidery for me. The next product. Okay, so you guys know I've been very vocal about my opinion on matte liquid lipsticks. I don't think there's anything wrong with just a regular matte lipstick. I don't think matte liquid lipsticks needed to happen. I think it's a very capricious product. I think there's way too many varieties of formulas. I don't think most people can pull off matte liquid lipsticks. I know that's a big statement, but honestly, you guys, I don't think most people can. Whether it's because you have dry lips, texture on your lips, have a shaky hand, or like bold colors but don't have time to reapply, or like greasy food, or whatever the reason might be. It's a very capricious product. I've tried them all. I've tried all the formulas. The one formula that I will represent for the end of time, until the end of time, is the Always On liquid lipstick from Smashbox. This is the best matte liquid lipstick formula on the market. The best. If you have raisin lips like I do, if you have dry lips, if you have trouble applying stuff, the applicator is brilliant. Everything about this product I love and I will vouch for it, and I love it and I think it's great and it's amazing and I love it and I love it. It's the only one that I will be like, yes, you need it, go buy every color. I have invested a lot of money into these Always On matte liquid lipsticks, a lot. For them to betray my love like this. You guys can't tell right now, but the inside of this product is basically Play-Doh. Each of these lipsticks is like 25 bucks. In my hands, I'm holding almost $200 worth of lipsticks that all look like Play-Doh now and are completely unusable. I understand that certain makeup products expire. I understand that under certain conditions, you know, the integrity of the product gets compromised. I understand that there's a certain level of hygiene required in the maintenance of your beauty products. I understand all of those things. And I'm pretty sure I could pull out a product that's like 15 years old and is still gonna be awesome. These, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but they all completely dried out and turned into almost like a clay. I know the consistency because I was like, well, maybe I could still apply it. Maybe it just turned into like a regular lipstick. It's just abnormal. So I don't know if it's like a batch thing. I don't know if these just have a really, really, really short lifespan. Am I gonna stop using them? These, yes, but not this product. Let me clarify. I still vouch for these liquid lipsticks. I love the formula. Outloud is my absolute favorite matte liquid lipstick of all time. Which is the other one? Girl Gang is another one of my absolute favorites. Girl Gang and Outloud. A ton of you guys have gone out and bought these two colors upon my recommendation and have said, oh my gosh, they changed my life. Because they do. They're like the most amazing, beautiful. This is like a raspberry pinkish red, and this one is like a burnt orange. They're the most beautiful, comfortable, long-wearing matte liquid lipsticks. I don't know what happened, honestly. I guess my confusion lies in the fact that I still have those right there, and those are fine. And I got them all around the same time. See where I'm going with this? So I'm like, why these? Why not those? What's the difference? What's going on? So maybe it's the formula of these particular shades. But I do have to say, I miss Outloud and I miss Girl Gang, so I'm definitely going to reorder those soon. Probably from Ulta, since they have better point system. Sephora. Those are going in the garbage. The next product that was a miss for me is the base coat from Glisten and Glow. So I have been on an arduous journey trying to replace my Formula X base coat. That's this one. This is my last bottle of Formula X base coat. Sam actually bought it for us, I think off of Amazon or something. Formula X was a brand owned by Sephora or at Sephora or just for Sephora or something like that. They tried to do this new nail bar system that I guess it didn't work out, so they stopped carrying this brand. You can't buy it anymore anywhere, and it's the only base coat that keeps my polish on for at least 2 weeks. There's sorcery in here. I would put this in a what is this sorcery video, except you can't find it anymore. A lot of you guys have reached out, sent me direct messages, tweets to see if I've replaced it yet, if I've found anything comparable, and I have not. This is one of the ones that I wanted to mention it particularly because it didn't actually do anything. Other base coats have worked, you know, they'll keep it on for a week or they'll keep it on for a week and a half or whatever. Nothing like 2 weeks like this one. But this one didn't really do anything, like at all whatsoever. It didn't keep it on any longer. And I was a little bit shocked because the Glisten and Glow top coat is what I use always on my nails when I'm wearing nail polish. And it's legit the best top coat of life. It's not like Seche Vite. It doesn't do shrinkage. It does get a little bit thick over time, but it's brilliant. It's the best top coat I've ever used. I'll never replace it. But base coats, I can't replace this little guy. This one sadly didn't do anything. Let's talk about pits. So I've used probably 10 green or non-toxic deodorants. Only 2 of them have been hits. Most of them have been misses. Obviously I could talk about them in this video, but I think I want to do just a dedicated video on non-toxic green deodorants. This one though deserves a special shout out because this one, there's not going to be any positive feedback on this deodorant. In fact, this is just me being passive aggressive and this is me being aggressive because this doesn't need to exist. I was at my local Sprouts. It's like Henry's or I don't know, like an organic supermarket or whatever, like a Whole Foods. And I found the Crystal Mineral Deodorant Roll-On in lavender and white tea. It looks like this. It's just a regular roll-on. Now, when I try green non-toxic deodorants, one of 2 things happen. They don't do anything, and throughout the day, eventually I'll start to smell like body odor. Or they do something like irritate my skin or stain my clothes. I'm pretty sure they just took a bunch of like negative energy and just concentrated it into this deodorant. Like all the bad negative thoughts that people have and just bad karma, bad energy, and just like all the negativity and just bottled it into this deodorant. Because I swear to you guys, this made me smell even worse. It's almost like I would have been better off not using it. I was like, why? What did I do to you? And it was $10. for deodorant now, but who's counting? If it's gonna be $10, doesn't give it the right to make me stink more, right? I'm torn too, because a lot of you guys sent me direct messages and said, that's wrong, it actually works for me, it's the best thing ever, I've never had any issues with that brand. But you know what? This one doesn't like me at all. Maybe it doesn't work with my body chemistry, or you are not a nice deodorant. All right, I feel a little bad doing this portion of this video, but it has to get done. I spent $100 on Primally Pure, the website. They are also a green, non-toxic beauty brand. They're supposed to be the bee's knees. And so I was doing the whole I want to get free shipping rabbit hole thing. So I ordered 2 deodorants, some beard oil, and some body butter. So everything was a miss in that order. Everything. From the deodorants to the body butter to the oil. And we're going to talk about it. And it annoys me because it's one of those websites that if you're dissatisfied with your purchase, it's not like you can return it, but they still want to talk to you about why. Like, oh, if you're not satisfied with your purchase, reach out to us. We can figure it out. But it's not figure it out like we'll refund you. It's we'll figure it out like you probably picked the wrong products. Let us suggest something better, like that. So I'm like, I'm divorcing you, Primally Pure. And I want to talk about the deodorants because we'll talk about those in a different video. But I do want to talk about the beard oil and the body butter. Obviously the beard oil was for me. No, I'm just kidding. I bought the beard oil for my boyfriend. He has a beard. And he usually uses beard balms. But I was like, wow, old fashioned is like our favorite cocktail. And he was telling me this whole story about beards and beard eczema and beard dandruff and all the stuff that happens for guys with beards and how it's really important. So I was like, oh wow, this is like the perfect fit. It's a green, non-toxic brand and it's in a scent that we both like. So he used it a few times and he is so polite. He's not gonna be like, yo, this sucks. But I just noticed he stopped using it. And I was like, hey, do you remember that brand that I bought from, the body butter and the deodorant? Man, they don't work and it sucks. Like, did your oil work? Because I'm like disappointed in the brand. I didn't like any of the products. And so I thought maybe if I open up with saying that my products suck, maybe it would help him, you know, be like, yeah, mine too. And he was like, well, I mean, it was nice, but, you know, trying to be modest. So long story short, he said it wasn't very humectant, like it was greasy, it was oily like an oil, but it wasn't actually like nourishing. It didn't feel like it was softening his beard or being any sort of extra humectant on the actual skin underneath the beard. Does that make sense? And then he's like, and I have to be honest, babe, let's say I get pulled over and I smell like an old fashioned. And I was like, I didn't even think about that, right? Like if you get pulled over and you full on smell like orange and cinnamon and all the deliciousness, bourbonness that goes into an old fashioned, that's kind of a problem. I should have thought about that. I'm usually like 72 steps ahead creating problems that don't even exist because I'm such an overthinker. Why didn't I think about that? Who knows, but there's that. All right, you guys. I'm gonna link a get ready with me that I filmed the day that I did a first impression on this body butter. Just watch the first like 5 minutes of that video to get a full-on review of this product. This is the Primally Pure body butter in almond and vanilla. Okay, anything that's pistachio, almond, and vanilla needs to be all over my face, sometimes in my tummy. So I tried, I really did. So this product, the best way that I can describe it is, I don't know if they do this in other, like cultures, but when I was growing up, we would reuse the fat, whether it was, frying an egg or frying for buñuelos or whatever, but we would reuse the fat. If we sauteed some steaks or whatever and fat melted off, we'd save it, right? After a few uses, that starts to smell like rancid fat, right? Or if you like broil some steaks and you're a little lazy and you leave the pan out overnight and you wash it like the next day or 2 days later, you smell that like rancid fat smell. So I was a little concerned when I was like, why do I smell like this? Like this is like, I rinsed off my body before going out that night because I smelled like grease, you guys. So I went to look at the ingredient list. Turns out the #1 ingredient in this body butter is beef tallow. And for those of you unfamiliar, beef tallow is just a fancy way of saying beef fat. I mean, it's clean and they process it and it's whatever, it's like coconut oil, but it's not. So either y'all need to add a couple more drops of essential oils in here, or you need to stop using beef fat. Maybe just a good old coconut oil mix in there. You guys, oh man. Maybe it's not supposed to smell like that. Maybe mine's expired, right? Because with a lot of these green beauty products, they don't have preservatives. So they use natural alternative type preservatives that are supposed to keep it from going bad. Oftentimes it's a fat that does go bad. So I don't know, but I don't know. I don't want to try again. I don't want to order a different scent and run the risk of this again. But I was very disappointed because almond vanilla body butter just sounds like heaven, doesn't it? Primally Pure, I really tried. You know, it would have made me happier if I would have gotten like my $120 back. That would have made me happy, but green beauty products, man, they break the bank. And sadly, none of them worked for me. This video is very, very anticlimactic, isn't it? Anyway, you guys, that's it for these misses. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make me feel better about myself and tell me what product you've recently tried that is also a miss. Because I don't want to be the little black rain cloud for today. Like, I don't. I want us to all be under the same little black rain cloud of negative reviews. Can we do that together? Can you just show up for your panda sister and make me feel like I'm not alone on this little negativity ride? How about that? Can you do that for me? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, you guys, you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys!